jumped in a blaze. Mama save us, I swear the baby's lately crazy these days. People dancing like they warriors. Use the passion. I got my head in the clouds, intergalactic. I'm on a venomous prowl, ready to snatch it.
And joining us live from Los Angeles on screen this morning, as I said, the fastest man ever to become a three-division world champion, Vasiliy Lomachencko. But I will start with George. George, you've never shied away from a challenge and you've signed to take on one of the greatest in the history of the division. Why?
Look, I never step away from a challenge. I always want to fight the best. And the man, Vasiliy Lomachencko, is a guy that we have looked at for a very long time, a guy that, I've been watching from a young kid. This guy is a legend. The respect we have for him is huge. And we have been meaning to fight for many times. So to have this official now, it is extraordinary. I'm very motivated for this fight. I'm very excited, and we can't wait. But most of all, we're very excited to be bringing this big event, this mega fight, another mega fight that Kambosos brings to Australia, to Western Australia. I have to thank the Western Australian government for getting behind this. I have to thank my promoters, the Bell Entertainment, Lou DiBella, Top Rank, Bob Arum, TEG, and of course Ferocious Promotions, my manager, Jim Kambosos, and the Australian public for again getting behind these big events. We are very excited and we cannot wait to step in the ring with a legend on May 12th.
Are you seeing this as a way to restamp your authority, George? I mean, this is going to be massive on May 12 and the Australian public will stop and watch you and Vasiliy on May 12.
This fight rejuvenates my career. This gives me my redemption. Yes, I've been in the big fights. I've fought the best. I've won the big fights. I've lost the big fights. But for me, this is legacy. This is not about anything else. This is not about money. This is not about winning another world title. And this is the same for Vasiliy Lomachencko. He has made money. I have made money. He has won belts. I have won belts. This fight is a legacy. Two orthodox warriors coming together for a big, big fight. And I think our careers are both on the line here. Hall of Fame is on the line here. Legacy is on the line here. And I believe this is my destiny. The way this has happened, this is a different Kambosos that we'll see on May 12th.
You mentioned legacy. Jim, what would a win on May 12 do for George's legacy?
Well, obviously, he'll be known as Australia's greatest fighter ever and Hall of Famer as well. But yeah, legacy is a big thing for George. He's fought the greatest guys, as we all know. But Vasiliy Lomachencko, he is one of the greats. No one's going to turn around and say anything bad about Vasiliy. And this is why we're so eager for this fight to take place May the 12th here in Perth, RAC Arena. And congratulations once again to Western Australia, to the Deputy Premier, to TEG, main event, and everybody who was involved, Lou DiBella and Top Rank, for putting this together.
There seems to be a bit of a different vibe to today's announcement. There is nothing but respect for your opponent, a bit different to the build-up against Haney. Why is that?
Look, me and Lomachencko are the same. You know, we are warriors. We come to fight. We have the same faith. We don't need to disrespect this fight. We don't need to go over and above. The names here, Lomachencko, Kambosos, Kambosos, Lomachencko. What is on the line? What is at stake here? Sells this fight. This is the biggest fight in Australian history. Yes, I've had some big fights, me and Devon, but this here is legacy, destiny for both of us. We don't need to go overboard. We don't need to create any other, storyline, no headline. This is respect. Two warriors coming to fight for legacy and to show the world that one of us will continue with a career and one of us, is going to go not where we want to go. So I'm very motivated for this fight. I know Vasiliy will be very motivated for this fight, and May 12th, a true fight, a true war is going to come to Perth.
Jim, why do you think this is the right time for this bout?
Well, this fight, to be honest, was talked about when Australia was doing Manny Pacquiao and Jeff Horn. 2017, it was talked about by the promoter back then that one day Kambosos Lomachencko is going to land in Australia. And to be honest, it's been on our radar for a long time. But obviously George is, former undisputed champion of the world, and he's gone to the top of the mountain. But the thing is, this is just a great fight. It's something that's been in the making for a long time. We've got a new trainer, and he's from Russia. And the thing is, he knows that style that Lomachencko brings. He knows that skill and that work and that technique. So you know what? We are so pumped for this. So Western Australia, you're getting the biggest fight in Australian history right now.
Damn right. George, can you elaborate on what your new trainer is bringing?
Look, everything is destiny, I believe. You know, things just happen. God works in mysterious ways, and I have linked up with a great trainer, Anton, who is from Russia, who has been involved in a lot of, you know, big tournaments over there and knows, you know, the European, you know, Russian style and you know, old school Soviet style. This is what I needed. It's unbelievable how sometimes things just happen. This is why this destiny was meant to be, not only with a trainer to take me to victory, but with the whole way this fight happened. You know, this is truly destiny, the way I say it, legacy, and we are very excited for this fight.
May 12, meant to be. Let's cross live to Los Angeles and bring in the man, Vasiliy Lomachencko. Thank you for joining us this morning alongside your manager. Firstly, anything you'd like to say, because there's a feeling of nothing but respect for you in this room at the moment.
Hi everyone. I'm very happy to come back. I'm very happy to be there. And see you May 12.
Vasiliy, why is taking on Kambosos in Australia the right fight for you at this stage of your career?
Почему ты едешь в Австралию быстро с Камбоджцем в таком сейчас в твоей карьере?
Because it's a next chance be a world champion again. And I never been in Australia. I always want to be, and it's a good chance.
We're going to put on an absolute show for you here in Australia. You proved in your last bout that you are still truly one of the best in the world. Is it still your goal to become undisputed at lightweight?
Еще для тебя still твой goal быть этим абсолютным?
Look, right now my goal be world champion again, and now after I can start thinking about undisputed again.
We're all beginning to look at the form guides. How do you compare your own performance against Devin Haney to George's two performances against him?
Как ты можешь сравнить свой поединок с Генни и Камбосос поединок с Генни?
It was two different fights. It was two different styles, and now, if we're talking about my fight, I'm not lose, on my opinion, this fight. If we're talking about Kambosos Haney, Kambosos had two chances, but he lost.
George, keen to get your thoughts on Lomachencko's bout with Haney.
I respect that. I respect what he said, and I'm not here to, you know, say who won, who lost, what happened. Whatever happened is in the past. I'm focused on May 12th, but if we do go to the past, and again, I don't want to be disrespectful here. Yes, I lost to Devin Haney, but there was a guy named Teofimo Lopez where you had your chance as well. And unfortunately, you didn't get your chance there. You didn't take your chance. I did. As much as political they want to say that I wasn't undisputed, but we know deep down, we paid that sanctioning fee for the WBC. I was undisputed champion of the world, but it doesn't bother me. May 12th is a new day. May 12th is going to be a very exciting day, and what a fight it's going to be. Kambosos Lomachencko in Perth, two warriors, two orthodox warriors coming to fight. This is what matters. This is my main focus, and the past is the past. Like I said, I've got a great team. I've assembled a great team, led by Anton. And we are coming for victory, nothing less. Like I said, this is not about money. This is not about belts. Lomachencko wants to be world champion again. For me, I want victory. I do not really care. The belt is the belt, but legacy is what my motivation in this fight is.
Finally, Vasiliy, before I let you go, how much do you think a world title victory on May 12 would help inspire the Ukrainian people to continue their fight?
Это и для Украины будет большой, как бы, достижение, что ты станешь опять чемпионом?
I think so, because right now we have only one world champion. It's Alexander Usyk, and May 12 it can be 2 world champions in our country.
Finally, one more before we let you go. I lied before, I do have one more. Can you give us a final sell as to why people here in Australia should come and watch you take on George Kambosos and buy a ticket or tune in on May 12?
Можешь дать какие-то советы для почему должны прийти сюда вас смотреть в Perth?
Look, you know what? I respect George Kambosos because he's never give up during a fight, and it will be very, very interesting fight because we have 2 different styles, and styles makes fight.
Well said, George. Your last push as to why no one should miss May 12?
Exactly how the great Lomachencko said it. Couldn't say it any better. Styles make fights, and this fight is one not to be missed. Styles make fights, and we believe we have the style to be Lomachencko. He believes that he has the style to be me, and you're going to expect an action fight, no stepping back, 2 warriors coming to fight. We're excited. Vasiliy, we will see you May 12th.
Perfectly summed up. Thank you, George. And thank you too, Vasiliy, for joining us live from Los Angeles tonight. That concludes today's official announcement. George and Jim, I'll get you to remain on stage. Put it in your calendar, ladies and gentlemen. Sunday, May 12 from RAC Arena in Perth, a world title triple header headlined by one of the biggest bouts of 2024. Lomachencko versus Kambosos. It will be live and exclusive on Main Events in Australia and on ESPN in America. Corporate packages, including ringside seats, on sale now at vipnow.com.au. Travel packages also on sale now via our partner Qantas at qantas.com.au. And general admission tickets are on sale this Friday, 10 a.m. Perth time. Tickettech.com.au. Thank you for joining us on Fox Sports. It's goodbye from Perth. We will see you on May 12.